Hey, this Caliente.
How are you, Mr. Caliente? How was your trip?
Hey, you on with Caliente? I'm live on the Goldwing. Anything you say can be using a Caliente video. Hey, who?
I was actually working. I was working, and I glanced at my Facebook, which I usually don't do, and I was like, reach out. I got a number here, and I was going to reach out to you and ask you a couple questions regarding that new Trike modulator for the rear tail light.
Okay. Before we let me ask this: who we got on the line? What's your name?
Gio from Minnesota.
What's going on, Gio?
Yes, sir. Not much. Just working. Hopefully, get some time to ride next month.
Oh, okay. But Gio, I know you got a question for me, but on the line we got Prayer Warrior. You there, Prayer Warrior?
Hey, how you doing, Gio?
Hey, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good.
We're out on the Goldwing. We got a couple of our riders with us, but they can't hear you. What's your question for me, Gio?
I noticed that you got that new modulator on there. Obviously, I got an 18 Goldwing myself with all the lights, just like yours.
Yes, sir.
And I was curious to know. I know that they only work for Gold Strike accessories, correct?
Yes, that's correct. And also, it works on. You got the 2018. It'll work on your original OEM Honda brake lights.
Obviously, you know I got a little bit of everything on that bike, so I was just curious to see if all the lights would work, but unfortunately only Gold Strike does.
Hey, how long you been watching my videos, Gio?
Since you had that the older one. You know what? I've been trying to look for a trailer just like yours. That looks so damn good.
Yeah,
that trailer you have looks so good. It's modern. It's got that nice air, the air deflector. I mean, it looks beautiful. That setup you got is really nice.
Yeah, you're talking about my Can-Am 622 trailer?
Yeah, I've been trying to look for one. I haven't been able to find one.
Yeah, they stopped making the Can-Am 622. You can find a Freedom trailer, but the Freedom trailer is made a little bit different, and it only has one opening on the lid.
Yep. No, that just looks sharp. It goes with the bike, it looks more modern, just like, what you're riding now.
Right. Yeah, I love it. It's a very good trailer, man. Pulls good. I haven't had no problems with that trailer. Coil over spring suspension. It's a real good trailer there.
Yeah, no, that setup you got, it looks really nice, all them lights and stuff. I'll send you a video later of my bike, and you tell me what you think. How's that?
I'll do that. Hey, how do I sound to you out on this Goldwing?
I wasn't able to hear that. What was that?
I said, how do I sound to you? How do my
how do you sound?
Okay? Yeah, how do I sound? I'm out on the Goldwing.
Your voice is a little bit low. It's a little tough to hear you.
Okay.
But I can gradually understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Am I louder than he is?
What's that here?
Can you hear me okay, Gio?
I can hear you a lot better. It's just a little mumbly, but it's
okay.
Sounds better. Sounds 10 times better, I'll tell you that.
Hey, I appreciate that, Gio. Thanks for calling, and thanks for watching my videos, man. I appreciate it.
No problem, sir. I'll send you one of mine.
Yeah, do that, and send me some
Give me
pictures
your
of your bike.
All right, see ya. Bye-bye.
All right, Gio.
Goldwing Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
And that was Gio. Gio was actually calling from Minnesota. We live on the Goldwing. We doing this thing live today. Taking some phone calls en route to Dallas. Phone line is open, 901-468-9032 if you want to get in with your boy Chris. Out here with Prayer Warrior. And we are 30. We are 30 westbound. You still there, Prayer Warrior?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I can hear him loud and clear.
All right.
Yeah.
Is he sounding good, too?
Yeah, he sounded pretty good.
Speaking of that modulator, like I was telling you, yeah, that modulator, man, make them lights dance, man. Looks good.
Yeah. So when I was sitting there at the bridge, did you see how the lights was, kind of just modulating?
Yeah.
Around? Yeah. It's
looking pretty good.
Yeah, Gold Strike just came out with the Gold Strike taillight module. And it'll work on the 2018 through 2023. And it comes with a cool app that you can download, a cool little interface. And it'll send flashes to all of your Gold Strike accessories that has brake operations.
Okay.
So if you just have Gold Strike regular lighted accessories, it's not going to do anything. But if that accessory has brake lights, then it will send a modulating signal to flash those brake lights to make you more visible to other riders.
Yeah, you cannot have too much visibility at night.
Right. I wish that it was working on all of my other accessories, but from what I can tell right now, it's only working on the Gold Strike accessories. Now, there's a possibility, and it also works on the Honda OEM tail light as well. Okay.
Now let me ask you a question on your trailer, your S&K. Is that what kind of trailer is that? S&K?
Escapade.
Yeah, your Escapade trailer. Is there a modulator that you can get for that as well?
You can buy out the market modulator.
Right.
And hook it up to the tail lights and brake lights, and it'll flash when you step on the brake.
Okay.
Yeah. They do have a LED tail light brake modulator, just a regular out the market that'll work on any LED tail light. You have to just tie it in to the system.
Okay.
Right.
Well, the reason I asked that because your lights, your trailer is kind of blocking the lower Gold Strike accessories for the modulator. You can see the ones on the trunk and the luggage rack, but the ones down low you can't see. So I was just thinking it'll be even better if you had a modulator that works for that trailer too.
Yeah, I have. Matter of fact, I have one at home, out the market modulator.
Right.
And I never installed it. I installed it on the trailer that I had, the Ion trailer that I used to have.
Okay.
I installed it on there, and the brakes were modulated, but I never got around to installing it on this Goldwing. But
okay, I
guess you just gave me some extra work to do.
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying. It'll look a lot better, though.
Well, I won't say it look better. I think it would look. The purpose of it is to be seen. So it's not about it looking better necessarily. It's about the function of it.
Right. Well, you're right. So yeah, I just gotta take some time out and get to it and install it on the bike. I don't know the name of it, but I'll give you the name of it and let you know exactly the name.
Yeah, you can put it in the comments. Put it in the comments.
I've had that modulator for so long that I don't even remember the name of it.
Okay.
But it'll work on any LED tail light.
You could probably install it on your car.
Yeah.
Well, she looked good back there, Chris.
Thank you. What about my signals? You see my turn signals okay?
Yeah, they look good.
Okay. Good deal.
I really like your trunk light.
You like that?
I like the trunk light. It looks really nice, especially when you turn on when the modulator is working. When you got the brake.
Right.
Yeah, when it's dancing, when the lights are dancing on it, looks really good.
Right. Okay.
That was going side to side, Chris. Maybe think you're trying to hypnotize me.
Okay, let's see here. We're gonna go accept. Now,
all right.
How are we looking now?
Oh, we looking good, Chris.
Looking good. Is the trunk?
Oh yeah. Definitely keeping me entertained back here.
Keep you entertained. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? So both of them are still going?
Yes, sir. Both of them. The one on the bottom and the one on the top. Now, let me pull up here because you got the ones in the middle. The ones at the bottom, you don't have. Those don't.
Right.
Those are connected to it, right?
Right.
Okay. What about the tips on the end? Do they have brake function?
No, you talking about those Pathfinders?
No, the ones on your the back of your seat.
No,
Are those
yes.
Pathfinders?
Well, yes, they have. Well, they don't have. Well, the tail light flasher will send flashes to the Gold. It'll send flashes to the Gold Strike filler light.
Okay.
The Gold Strike trunk light. The Gold Strike luggage rack. The Gold Strike tooltip light, and it'll also send flashes to the Gold Strike side trunk spar light.
Okay. But the only ones that have animation is the luggage rack and the rear trunk light.
That's correct. That's correct, because they have their own interface on the Light Strike app.
Got it.
So you're going to get flashes on the other lights, but you're going to get animation. You're going to get flashes on the lights that I just spoke about, but you're going to get animations on the luggage rack and the trunk light.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it looks good.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's all about visibility.
That's right. There's nothing wrong with having it for looks too, but the main function is visibility.
The main function is visibility. That's correct.
Well, yeah, you got stuff on there. Ain't nobody, at least I haven't seen anybody else with it on their bike yet.
Well, it just came out. It just came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just came out. The first. No, can't do it. Yeah, it just came out. Got a lot going on. Phones are ringing. Text messages popping through.
Hey, I wanted to let you know that Caliente flag you got on the back of your trunk really looks nice.
Yeah. I got a rubber band on it.
I just want to tell you that.
I got a rubber band on it right now. That way it don't flap so much since I'm just on
the
highway.
understand. I understand. I just want to let you know that the flag looks nice. That's all.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm hoping that we don't hit any rain.
Seems like we will, but that's why they make rain suits.
Well, that's true.
I don't want to run into the rain, but my superpower is to control the weather. It's not working right.
I know that's right. Your superpowers, huh?
And my superpowers, I got some kryptonite or something to mess my superpowers up.
Got some kryptonite. So we out here on 30 West, headed toward Dallas. Got a lot going on in the command post. Look like we got some rain to the north, the northeast of our location. Still less than 200 miles out, so there's a very good chance that we might even get wet, according to the weather radar. Got a lot going on here in the Caliente cockpit.
Hey, Chris, you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I hear you now.
Yeah, I'm digging them slow way down. So we may not need to pull off at the next exit and change it to rain gear.
It's just some scattered showers, man. We're going to get through this. We're going to come out.
Yeah, I thought so too, but he slowed way down, so.
Okay. Well.
I think he's catching up now.
Yeah, it's just scattered showers.
Yeah.
They scatter showers, so we're gonna get right through it. So by the time you stop and put the rain suit on, it's gonna stop.
It'll be over with. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Ronna. I didn't even pay attention until I looked back, and he was gone. But here he is. He back up here now.
Oh, he back up?
Yeah, he's right here.
Hello?
Hey,
yeah.
Chris, how you doing?
Hey, you on with Caliente?
Hey.
I'm on the Goldwing, live.
Hey.
What's
hey, what's going on? This is Russell. I stay here in South Haven.
Hey, what's up, Russell?
No, I don't know, man. Y'all in Dallas the weekend?
Yes, sir. We in Dallas,
Yeah,
man. We out here on 30. We out here on 30 westbound.
Oh, okay. We probably going to Atlanta this weekend, but the rain gonna stop us.
You got a Goldwing?
Yeah, 1800. Yep.
You know they say it don't rain on the Goldwing, it rains around it.
It rains around it, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Do you have any, I talked to Mr. Stevens. He said you might have some chrome wheels for that.
Yeah, for the new Goldwing?
No, I got a 08.
Oh, no, I sold those. I sold those already.
You sold them? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a while before I get some more in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll be several months before I'm able to get some more in.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Well, all right. Well,
if you know anybody needs
I'll keep a tick with
you know anybody needs some wheels for the new style Honda Goldwing, you can give them my number.
Okay.
I'll get the ones in for the previous generation from time to time. I just don't have any right now.
Okay. All right.
Uh-huh.
Well, when you get a chance, lock my number in, and then when you get some, give me a call.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate it, Mr.
Okay, appreciate it.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And Prayer Warrior just went to the dark side. What do you think? What do you think about it so far, there, Prayer Warrior, on your car?
Do I need to do it in my Darth Vader voice?
Tag it to your left there. Come on to your left. There you go.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine. I don't really see any. Honestly, it's not causing me any issues. It seems to be tracking good. I'm able to turn in the same way I was with my other tire.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't have any issues with it at all. And of course, I'm looking forward to never ever having to change it ever again.
Ever again? I don't know about that one.
Well, I know I will eventually, maybe, but I don't ride it as much, so.
Right.
So I don't put a lot of miles on my bikes, unfortunately, because I don't have time to ride. So it's gonna last me several years.
Right. Let me ask you a question. Is it any softer as far as taking the bumps? Does it feel the same? Do you know any difference at all, or you just can't tell the difference?
I don't notice any difference whatsoever, to be honest with you.
Okay.
It seems exactly the same as my other tire as far as how it rides. I rode all the way down to your shop Monday night, and I changed it Tuesday morning.
You done got out of view.
Say what now?
I said you out of view. I can't even see you.
Oh, shoot. Well, let me come on back. But you can hear me, though, right?
Yeah, I hear you fine. Yeah, I hear you pretty loud.
Yeah, see.
Yes,
I tell you what, it does ride smooth, though. It really does.
Yep.
So I'm happy with it.
You happy with it so far?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm happy with it.
Okay, good deal, good deal. So in the words of Brother Cowboy, you ain't never going back.
I ain't never going back.
Ain't gonna do it. Just ain't
Not
gonna do it. Never going back.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a long time. I thought I'd go ahead and pull the trigger.
Thought you'd pull the trigger. Well,
yeah.
I think you made a good decision. At least you tried it. That's why I had a guy call me the other day. He said, Chris, can I just test ride your bike and see if I like it? And I said, no, you can't test ride my bike. But what you can do is you can put a tire on there and see if you like it. If you don't like it, you can always take it off.
Okay.
But you're not going to, it may take a little while to get used to. I mean, you just doing a little test ride is not going to do you justice. You need to learn the tire. Become one with the tire.
Right.
Break the tire in. Just taking it for a quick test ride is not going to tell you anything.
Right.
You need to ride it on different types of pavements, different weather. When it's wet, when it's dry. Become one with the tire.
I was thinking that, generally speaking, because it's more it's more actual rubber contact in the road, that it should have more stability and more traction.
It does. You got a wider footprint. You're going to get more rubber. You're going to stop quicker because of the grip. You're going to channel more water because of the deep grooves. You have a heavier load rating than a motorcycle tire. I'm going to take the left lane.
You go ahead and get in front of me, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, that's another thing I didn't even think about. I haven't ridden in the rain, but it's got. Yeah, I see. I haven't ridden in the rain, but I'm really expecting that it will definitely have better stability and traction in the rain.
Put it this way: you will not want to reduce your speed. It's going to feel the same, even when it's raining. So we've hit some showers, but once you get into real torrential rains and stuff like that, you're not going to feel, your confidence level is still going to be high. It's just that your vision, as far as the rain would, that will slow you down. But as far as the bike itself, you won't be able to tell the difference.
The way the tires are made, it just makes sense that the channeling of water away from the tire is going to be greater.
Yeah.
Which is going to cause, you're going to less likely to hydroplane.
Yeah. I mean, anything can hydroplane if you're going fast enough, but...
but I said less likely.
Right. With these deep grooves, you're going to channel more water.
Now, what, besides the tire, besides the tire life, the tread life, what do you think the advantages of the dark side tire is?
Well, like I just said, you're getting a wider footprint, you're getting more grip, you're going to stop faster, you're going to channel more water, you're going to have a heavier load rating. The tire is cheaper, it's going to last longer, it's going to run cooler, and you can plug it.
Oh, yeah, that's an advantage, right?
Yeah, you can actually plug it. Which you can plug a motorcycle tire, but I wouldn't. Well, I'm not going to say that I wouldn't recommend it, but because if I'm on the side of the road, I would plug a motorcycle tire.
Come on, Chris, if you want to.
But if you pull into a shop and ask them to plug your motorcycle tire, they're not going to do it.
Right.
They're going to say you have to buy new tires.
Right.
Even if you just bought a new set of tires, drove off from the shop, drove 5 miles, picked up a nail, turn around, drive back, they're going to say you got to buy a whole new tire. They can't plug it. But with a car tire, at least you can plug it as long as the nail is not in the sidewall.
Okay.
If it's in the top of the tread, you could actually plug it. And if you guys want to see a video on how to plug a tire, you can click on the video link in the top corner. I'll walk you through how to plug a steel belted tire.
Now, I know you deal primarily with Goldwing riders, but have you ever seen a Harley rider that dark-sided?
I haven't seen a Harley rider dark side, but I've talked to a guy. I've heard of guys doing it. I just haven't seen it with my own eyes.
Okay, what about Indian riders?
No, I have not.
Okay.
And actually, Prayer Warrior, when I went out to California, and you was there with me, this is the same tire.
That's the same tire you got on there now that you had when you was going to California?
Yes, this is the same tire.
Okay. I know that was about close to a 6,000-mile round trip, wasn't it?
Yep, you're exactly right. Exactly right. And this is the same tire, and I still got a lot of meat left on this tire.
Okay. That was almost a year ago.
Yes, you're exactly right. It was last summer.
Hey.
Coming into the summer.
Well, I tell you what, we got a couple of drops of rain on us, but other than that, man, it's been a smooth ride.
Oh, yeah. It's been real nice out here, man. Real nice.
I'm enjoying this cool air right now, to be honest with you.
Like Humdinger said, rain is nothing but liquid sunshine.
It's 72 degrees, so it's a good riding weather.
Yeah, that's what I'm showing. 73, showing 73, 72.
Yeah, I was wondering how y'all were
152
doing.
miles.
152.
152 miles.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause they said if we get any showers, it would be fast moving through, and it would be later in the evening when it would hit us. So you guys may miss it.
Yeah, I'm looking at
because
the map
they were
here.
saying it was moving northeast.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map, and we're actually going. There's a little shower right out in our area. Gonna change lanes as soon as I can, get away from behind this truck. Because we really
y'all
don't
looking
want to
good
suit
out there,
up.
man.
Yeah, we really don't want to suit up. Got a little.
Hey, Chris, it don't rain on a Goldwing.
It don't rain on the
rains
Goldwing,
around.
It rains around it, but I don't want it to rain on my camera.
Your camera not waterproof?
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
As a matter of fact, you know, I took my lunch break and went up to DFW Honda, Chris, a few minutes ago.
Right.
I had to go. Remember I told you I broke my flagpole.
Right.
And I didn't want to wait on the order, and I just went up there and bought a new one. The way it looked as if it was going to be going just northeast of Dallas.
Right.
So y'all just right on the tip of it, you know?
Right.
Because down here on the south part of Fort Worth and Dallas, we're not really hitting. We ain't getting nothing. It's just overcast.
Tom Dick is still back there?
Yeah, he's right behind me.
Okay.
Are y'all on 30? What are y'all on?
Yeah,
we're on 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We on 30.
Yeah, I got to start putting stuff on the new bike, man. I got all my GoPro stuff still on that other bike.
Right.
Hey, Chris, you were right, man. I'm probably going to have to buy a whole, if I want a CD.
Right.
I'm going to probably have to buy a new one because I went up there to DFW Honda for lunch, and they were telling me, just like you said, that they changed out the plug.
Right. Yep, they
So,
changed out the
yeah,
plug,
I think,
so, yeah.
yeah, I think the plug changed out in 2012.
And the thing about it, they could have made a plug, an
adapter.
Yeah, but, you know, that's like, we can charge you more money for a 2012 model, you know?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I'll get it. I'll get one. It's just a matter of taking the time to do it, you know? How you doing? Because I hardly ever use the CD, but I want it because when I do want to use it, it'll be there.
There you go.
Because there's times when there's been times when we've been on the freeway, and all of a sudden the traffic starts backing up. I could always call the truckers and say, "Hey, what's going on up there?"
Right. True.
Yeah, and that helped out.
Hey, Cowboy.
Yo.
What's a good barbecue place would you recommend?
Well, where are y'all going to be? Are y'all going to be in Mansfield or?
Well, I can go anywhere where the barbecue is. So you just tell me where it's at, and I'll go get it.
Well, there's two places here that are okay that I like that will be close to y'all. There's one called Dickey's.
Okay, I've eaten Dickey's before.
Yeah, and there's one called Cousins Barbecue.
Okay, I've never heard of Cousins.
Yeah, Cousins and Dickey's. It's a brother over here that does it, but he's too high, man. He do some good barbecue, but he overcharging folks, so we stopped going to him.
Okay, what about Soul Man's?
Nah, I wouldn't. Nah, I wouldn't even. No.
I've eaten at Soul Man's before. I like Soul Man's. So what's wrong with Soul Man's?
Well, let me just put it to you like this: it depends on what side of town you go to Soul Man's. Bro.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes you'll get over on one side of town, they're gonna give you ask for a sliced brisket sandwich, and man, the sandwich looked like a quarter, the size of a silver dollar.
Okay.
You're like, is that all I'm gonna get? You know? Yeah, no, man, no. Okay. I wouldn't advise it. Because they popping up like crazy here. The Soul Man's
franchises, and they're just not, all of them aren't good. It depends on what side of town you go to.
Now, there's one on, coming from where you are, on 30, before you get to Dallas. I've eaten at that one. That was pretty good. Have you know which one I'm talking about?
I'm trying to figure out which one you're talking about. Is it Bodacious?
No, it's Soul Man's on 30. It's on 30 before you get into town.
Oh, well, I haven't tried that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then there's another one across the street from the TA truck stop.
Come on, speed up, y'all.
I'm not sure, man.
Okay.
I just
and I've
know
eaten
that
both of those.
I've tried the Soul Man's on my over here where I'm at, on the side of town that I'm at now, and they stuff, man. You drown the meat in barbecue sauce and it still wasn't good.
Oh, okay.
Watch that rut. Watch the rut. Going to the left, y'all. Y'all there? You there, Prayer Warrior?
What do you say?
Okay, Brother Cowboy still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Mount Vernon, 7 miles. I don't know if you know what Mount Vernon is.
Yeah, I know where y'all at. Y'all moving out.
How many miles are we, Prayer Warrior?
141.
141?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, according to this, 2 hours and 33 minutes.
Well, I got a blank slate with this bike I got. I get a chance to put some stuff on it because this guy, he really didn't have a lot of things on it.
So what did you get? I didn't know you got a new bike.
It's the same it's a Goldwing. It's just 2013.
Oh, okay.
Because I had an 05, you know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I still got it. What I'm doing now, I was telling Chris, I was going to take some of the most expensive stuff and change it to the bike like the CB. But it turns out I can't do the CB because it won't fit. You know, it doesn't have the right plug. So I'm going to have to leave it.
So, Sister Sue's bike, what year is that one? That's right?
15. It's a 15.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take my camera system that I have on the 05 and transfer it to that. I can do that. And that's about it. Clean it up and sell it, I guess.
Okay, so you're not going to keep it?
Probably not.
Okay.
'Cause I got 3 of them around there right now, so. But I'll keep it a while, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In case I have to take this one that I got now and put it in the shop for any reason, I'll still have a bike to ride. You know?
Right.
I won't have to rush them, you know.
It's always nice to have an extra bike,
yes,
just
sir.
in case.
Well, yeah, and then see, my plan is I'm planning to start doing a lot of stuff to it, and I may end up taking it to the Honda shop to let them do some of these things.
Right.
And that'll
you don't
keep
want
me
to cut
from
out
having to
on
rush
your
them.
riding time. Right.
Yeah, and then I don't have to rush them. I can just say, hey, this is what I want. This is how I want you to do it. Take your time. Call me when it's ready.
Right. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I just drop it off and say, because sometimes, you know, especially now, they might not be able to get you in, you know, till
I heard
later.
some horror stories, man. People come back to my 6 weeks out. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
4 to
hell.
6 weeks. Like, man, 4 to 6 weeks,
Yeah.
build a house.
And see, I've been lucky here in Texas because there's so many Honda dealerships.
Yeah.
So they're usually, you know, get you in and out the same day or the next day. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we haven't had that problem yet, but I've heard other people say, man, it's going to be 6 weeks before I get my bike back.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to be like that, and it's riding season, and then
right, that's half the riding season right there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So some of the little things I'm going to do myself. But like Chris said, he's going to help me out on one of the plugs I got. So.
Right.
But other than that, man, I'm just going to take my time, start looking at some of his videos, see what he done put on that 16 and do it to mine.
Okay.
No, that's right.
Chris, I was looking at something you got a few minutes ago. When you posted where y'all were at the gas station a few minutes ago,
Uh-huh.
I was looking at your right pocket up top.
Right.
How do you make the LEDs turn without twisting that thing like that? When you put those LEDs to outline that pocket. But yeah, once I figure out how to light it up like that, I got to do Sue. She gonna be on me. You got to do mine.
Yeah, that's the thing about lights, man. Everybody. I had one guy that called me. He said, "Chris, I want you to make my bike look like your bike. I want everything that you've done to your bike. We're 20 miles from Sulphur Springs. Everything that you've done to your bike, I want you to do it to my bike." I said, "Sir, that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen." He said, "Well, I'll pay you. Money's no." I said, "That's not going to happen. I have hundreds and hundreds of hours."
That's time, yeah.
Tied up on my bike,
And then sometimes you don't do that stuff. You may do something this month, and next month do something else.
I've been working on my bike here.
But I tell you what, that last video you did with the back end of that bike lit up, man.
You like that?
That's funky. At 21, oh man, that's funky.
Yeah, I mean, some things I've done to my bike is G14 classified. Some things ain't to be public. He said, "I want you to
do it will not be televised."
Well, yeah, exactly. I said, "Well, I can't do my bike, your bike, what I done to my bike." He said, "Well, I'll pay you." I said, "That's not the money is not the problem."
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah, it's that time, man.
I put so much time in my bike. I've got them many mornings at 2 o'clock in the morning, and 3 o'clock in the morning, and So no, I can't.
See, and that hits you when you think about doing something. You say, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go do this."
Right.
And it adds up over time.
Man, I got hundreds.
And people look at it and think you did it all at one time.
Right. They don't realize how much it took to. He said, "I want the breaker box like you got in the saddlebag." I said, "That's not going to happen." I said, "You don't need that." I said, my bike is a rolling production studio. It's a command post.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you something I'm going to do. I can't find them, but you sent me a whole bunch of lights, and I may use the ones you sent me. My 05 has a trunk light. When I open it up, I got a switch where I click the light on, or I can leave it on, so every time it opens up, it comes on automatically.
Right.
Well, I looked at your 16 and how you had those rectangle white lights. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do something like that because you sent them to me. I got so many of them just sitting around, I might as well use them,
Right, yeah. The possibilities are endless. You just got to get in there and...
Can I put a switch on that where I can have that, just like my... Huh?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Have it like I got on the 05 where I can have the switch on at all times if I want to.
Right.
Or just turn it on whenever I open up the trunk and just flip the switch on, the lights come on in there.
Right. Possibilities
I'll figure it out.
Are endless.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you something. Have you ever seen this? I saw one guy, I guess it was at a show. He had it where he had a hydraulic system on his trunk lid.
Uh-huh.
So when he could hit the button and that trunk would just open up automatically like a car.
Oh, okay.
And you hit the button and it would close down.
Right.
Have you ever seen that mechanism or anything?
No, I have not. But I'm sure it's out there. I'm sure it's out there.
Yeah, I thought that was the coolest thing, man. I'm like, yeah I like that.
Yeah, that would be cool to make it, make the trunk press the button and let down or let up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That would really be cool.
Yeah, because, sometimes you got your hands full of stuff and you're coming up on the bike.
Right.
That way you hit that button and it just pop on open.
Yeah.
Slowly raise and slowly close.
That would be a money maker there.
Mm-hmm.
That would be an accessory that everybody would want.
Well, as I say, the weather is still dark, but it's not raining.
Okay.
Still dry.
It's overcast where we are.
Let me tell you something I saw a few minutes ago that blew my mind.
Uh-huh.
And this is ridiculous what Honda's doing. I went up to DFW Honda for lunch.
Right.
Man, Chris, they have a brand new 2023 Goldwing Trike sitting up front. And do you know how much they want for that thing?
$55,000.
$80,000.
For a Trike?
$80,000.
It must come with its own. It must come with a helicopter.
It's got a robot Chris Caliente walking up to it. That's what it got. They say, you know, when you ride with Chris, you got to have some money.
You got to save up.
80 grand, man, that's ridiculous, man.
For a trike?
For a trike. I'd like to see the guy that's going to be the one that go up there and try to buy that.
I mean, what's so special about it? I mean,
I don't know. He was showing. He said it's got a lot of bells and whistles on it. I said, well, the other one's got bells and whistles on it too. But 80 grand, dude, come on.
No, man, hell. Oh, no.
80 grand.
No, no.
Yeah, they got it sitting. They got it sitting up there in the front, right? As you open that front door.
It must be drop dead gorgeous, man. But that's still too much.
Man, I mean, it looked nice, but I just couldn't see 80 grand.
Really, to me,
it's an old motorcycle, man.
A trike to me the bike shouldn't cost according to about $25,000 in my opinion, but they charging $35 and up. Then if they already
they're gonna have to end up dropping the price on that.
Yeah,
I bet they just threw that out there just to see what they can get, you know.
Right.
Because when the first time I saw a trike, that new version was $41,000. I thought that was high.
Yeah,
and now they done went 40 grand over.
Man, I ain't never seen a bike that high. Not a Goldwing.
Go up to DSW Honda. You see it.
They would have to justify it to me. And what makes this bike $80,000? I mean, unless it flies. Now, if it flies like an airplane, you know, and you got to get clearance from air traffic controller to get on it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Maybe, but not a regular motorcycle.
That's too much.
If you need a pilot's license
to
ride it, maybe.
I'm not a trike man. After I experienced riding Sue's bike, I just when you're used to riding two wheels, that trike thing is a whole different animal. That just it's not for me. It seems to takes the motorcycle experience out of it for me, you know, because there's no lean factor at all.
No,
that's gone.
No, it's not.
I feel like I'm on a big wheel.
Well, for some people, they have knee problems, leg problems, health issues.
Yeah. Then you end up having to go there.
Some wives don't want to be on two wheels; they feel more comfortable on three. I mean, it's a good alternative. But I'm like, it's not for me.
Until I get to that point, I'm gonna try to stay with the two wheels as long as I can.
I know.
And if I get to where I gotta ride a trike, I may just stop riding.
Big dog status, I'm a big dog vet. I pull up on the block in a big Corvette. Yeah. Ride around the city with a stick all black. Try with a stove, we ain't with all that. Yeah. $80 million and I can't go back. Got a lot of jewelry on me, man, can't hold that. 12 asking better, tell him that I ain't so crack. Know your money long when your people can't afford that. I'm ballin', yeah. My mama told me that did my calling. I keep that stick, I don't do no brawling. Open out the doors and let them all in here. Yeah, they all in here. Ooh, big dog. We come out the pound, so we big dog. Heavy paddock, got me break my wrist off. I'm young, out of rock, about to leave.